Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. Happy Saturday. I hope yours is going as planned. I ended up not going to work on this job today, and I'm going to kind of give you a couple reasons why. One, I wasn't feeling real well this morning, but there's a couple different reasons why I'm doing this channel. One, it's to help teach, and show you guys that are learning, day-to-day HVAC install work, HVAC service work, etc. Kind of a training channel. But also, the other part of it is kind of give you an insight on day-to-day operations of a one-man band HVAC contractor. And I got a little bit of a customer story here for you. And you win some, you lose some. This one I'm losing at the moment. So let me give you the backstory here. So the way the project started is, so I was going to do it in two phases. Okay, the house has two separate split system heat pumps. They have one that services like 3/4 of the house, and they have another one that serves a quarter of the house. It's kind of a converted garage, and then there's a bathroom and another office and whatnot that the smaller system serves. So I went and installed the bigger system first, and everything went fine. Everything's working good. I downsized the equipment because when I measured up the duct system that they had in the crawl space, there was only 3 tons of duct work there. The old system was a 4-ton, and sometimes it's a fine line. Do I put the same size in and have high static pressure on the new piece of equipment, or do I downsize knowing that I'm protecting the equipment? But one thing I didn't account for, which is it's partially my fault. The ductwork's really crappy down in that crawl. It's a zone system, and they have a bunch of different zone dampers, and they just got flex going every which way. And they're not willing to pay for the duct fixes. I don't know what to tell them. But they're saying that the airflow's less, so that's one issue with that. It is maintaining the temperature though in the house, so but you know how it is. Somebody has a system for a certain amount of years, and they want that same system. So do I yank that 3-ton out and put a 4-ton in with 4-ton blower in now? I don't know. The other issue was I reused the old humidifier that was there on that system, and when I reattach it, now the solenoid's bad. I know the solenoid valve is bad, so I know it's getting its 24 volts and it's not opening. So replace the valve, or just put a whole new humidifier on them. I've spoke of this job before, but I'm kind of telling you guys the entire project, how it's going. It's getting worse as we go. So there's that issue. Now, so a reasonable. Oh, and I found 2 crushed ducts in the crawl, which I showed on another video. So a reasonable person would say, okay, can you replace the solenoid valve on that humidifier and fix some of the ductwork down there? We'll pay you. They don't want to pay me. Okay, so let's get on to the other system. It's working great. That humidifier was in disrepair, the old one, and I figured, okay, the other system does 3/4 of the house, so I'm not going to put a humidifier on this one. And I've spoken before about humidifiers. I think it's a band-aid for another issue in the house. So I didn't put a humidifier on. Well, I finished that split system, okay? And she found out that she didn't get a humidifier with it. Well, if you read the contract, there wasn't one on there. And I think I made it clear to him too, but it probably went in at one ear and out the other. So she was pissed that she wasn't getting a humidifier. So I'm like, okay, well, if it'll make you happy, I'll put one on for you. And she starts freaking out. I don't want to get bad reviews, and I don't want, people, I don't want people to have a sore taste in their mouth when I'm done with their project. So, I'm like, okay, I'll just do it for free then. I'll eat it. I like working for free. No offer of, oh no, I can meet you halfway. Just, she went away, and that's it. They're expecting me to pay for it. Well, she's like, once you get that humidifier in, we'll have a check for you for the other half of the job. And I'm like, so you're basically going to hold my final payment ransom, right, for a job that's already completed, you may not be happy with, but these are things that are out of my realm. You have crappy duct work. Not out of my realm. Not my fault. Okay, you have a bad solenoid valve on a humidifier. you have ductwork that's crushed in the crawl space, and it's not built well to begin with. And then if you looked at the contract for the other system, I didn't put a humidifier on there. So this is like $12,000-$13,000 we're talking about that they're withholding from me. So I'm like, okay, if it's going to make you happy and it'll get me paid, I'll do the humidifier for free for you. So, and this was before I knew about the solenoid valve, the ductwork. So, you know, I started looking at more stuff. Well, they expect me to come back and do all of that work on my own dime, right? Before they're going to release funds on the project I already did. Isn't that ridiculous? And I sent him a message to an email today. He responded, well, I wanted the system that you promised us. And I'm like, well, then I got to charge you more. So he finally said, nope, I'm not paying anymore. You're not getting your final payment till you do this extra work. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go do it, collect a check. It's better than not doing it. Because what he threatened me with was having someone else come do all that other work, which they're going to charge him for, of course, which I should be, right? And he was going to say he was going to deduct that, whatever their bill was, off of my final bill from the original project. It's just crazy. So I think the smartest thing, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go back there on Monday. I'm going to do the humidifier. I'm going to do the solenoid valve on that, get the other humidifier rolling. I'm going to fix the couple of crushed ducts. I'm going to collect a check and see you later. You know, I'm going to get a couple $1,000 less or whatever than I would have, but I don't know what else to do. What would you guys do? It's just, it's not worth fighting them over because, you know, with the internet and everything, they're just going to go, they're going to talk to all their friends and neighbors if they have any friends. They don't seem like people that would befriend anybody. But anyway, that's the story on that. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on what's going on with that. Everything else is great. All my other jobs are hunky-dory. Everybody's happy. I can move forward, but it's this job. This is that relocation job, and it just went from you know, bad to worse to now they don't want to pay me. So I'll do whatever it takes to make them happy, and they'll pay me. I'm going to eat some money on the deal, but that's business. So that's kind of stuff you'll deal with as a one-man band. You can't get, you know, you can't make everybody happy. And I kind of sensed it when I first talked to him. I should have told him no. I should have told him no. I should have said find somebody else, or priced it so high that they didn't want to use me. So yeah, that's the story with that, guys. Anyway, I got the Oregon Ducks football game against Ohio State. Looking forward to that tonight. That'll be fun, and we'll enjoy the rest of our weekend. And I'm going to see you guys out there on Monday. I'll try to get some dialogue too. It'll be nothing but niceties from me, but we'll just see how they are. You know, some people you just can't make happy, and that's really sad. So anyway, that's good. That's the end of it. I'll quit rambling. I'll see you guys on Monday.